the the term that I say right now because I felt like saying it. Guys, welcome back to the Jersey to Vegas podcast. This is Pete, episode number 76, I believe. And we're going to talk about the 3 steps that I'm doing to change my motherfucking life. Because the past couple years, I don't think I was living. I think I was just alive. Meaning, I was just a being. I was just a mutant. I was a amoeba of a person that kind of was just trying to resolve problems over and over and over again. And like I said, the reason I can keep looking this way is because my computer's this way, and I'm actually trying to run the audio podcast at the same time as the YouTube live podcast, so I don't have to do the work later, because you guys don't understand. Trying to blend and match audio and video is fucking annoying. So don't want to do that anymore because it's ridiculous. And now we are back here. So I'm going to talk about really quick the Patreon addicts. They are amazing, still hanging out and still donating to the cause of this wonderful channel that we have here of maybe 60 to 100 listeners, which is fucking cool, right? Like I have some listeners, and I appreciate it. Even if you click on for like a minute, thanks. I appreciate the views, and the more you hang out and the more you guys watch the live on YouTube, the better the algorithm likes me. So if you can hit the like, and if you can subscribe, if not, to the YouTube channel, I say thanks. And if you are on the Patreons, guys, thank you so much for always just being there and supporting. If you guys are not on the Patreon, then definitely, it's up to you guys. Come on and join on in the fun. But these are going to be 3 steps that I'm going to talk about that I'm doing myself, right? I think when I'm going or moving forward, right? Back in the days of, I guess, 2010 and doing YouTube stuff for Crank and Tough Mudder and all the other wonderful things I've ventured into, a lot of it was you, right? You, things that you need to do. The 15 steps you need to have. The 35 cocktails you gotta make on Thanksgiving. Like, that's always the same shit. So I'm just gonna say I, because this is what I'm doing. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm not here to tell you how you should live your life. I think that is your choice. That is your prerogative. I don't even know what that word means. It's just a song by Bobby Brown in 1980 or 1990. No, I think it's 1980. But yeah, man, it's I. So this is what I'm doing. All right, so we could talk about the first thing. First of all, let's talk about this guy, Larry Bird. My cousin gave me a Larry Bird doll. He looks like a pedophile, not gonna lie. I mean, in real life, he does look like a pedophile anyway, like a giant one. But this one's cool. The Bleacher Creatures. So thanks for that. I do appreciate it. It's the only birthday gift I got. I'm just kidding. Oh no, and I got a Drew hoodie from a friend, a Patreoner. Kind of Patreoner, a non-Patreon Patreon. No, that's him. And what the fuck was I talking about? I forgot. Oh, I take my medicine today. That's why. I'm just kidding. It won't affect me in any way. The things that I'm doing. So the first thing that I'm doing to change my life is I'm getting back into meditation. And not getting back. I have been back into meditating. Right? I'll meditate whenever I can, but even more so, I'm now doing it early in the morning. And my goal is to try to get up to an hour. Why? It's a challenge. Before I would look at meditation, I'd do it for like 10, maybe 12 minutes, and that's perfectly fine. The benefits of meditating, I'm not here to tell you about it because I don't fucking know them by heart. And to honestly tell you the truth, if I had to tell you the benefits of meditating, I would be reading it off Google, right? Because that's what everyone does on this fucking podcasting. Well, I'm gonna sound so smart. I'm just gonna have Google opened on my browser and I'm gonna read from it. And all my notes are from Google. No, exactly. That's what you're doing. most people in podcasting and anyone on taking information, you're giving you information, right? It's fucking Google. So why don't you go to Google first and figure it out, and then from there, that's it. Well, anyway, meditating for me helps clear my mind. Why? Because it needs space. That's it. I don't know any other function besides that, but it gives my mind space. Because in every day, right, I have 1,000 thoughts, and I'm sure you do too. And most of us think those thoughts are real. Like, we believe our thoughts, but they're not. It's a fucking thought. If I had a thought about killing someone, and then when someone tried to save them, and I killed the next person, do you think I'm really gonna do it? Is that real? No, it's a thought. If I have a thought of masturbating in public on the top of a mountain while a tour group with red flags are coming up, do you think I'd actually do it? No, it's just a thought. So obviously we have a lot of thoughts. Like, what am I gonna do today? This person's talking about me. I wonder if they're talking about me. Are they talking about me? Am I gonna do this? Why am I doing this? I'm not doing this. I'm a piece of shit. I ain't doing this because I'm a piece of shit. I'm a piece of shit because I'm a piece of shit. And then that's where it goes. So learning to silence that noise is what I'm really putting a lot of focus into, like a lot of focus into. And any moment that I do find myself in a, if your brain kind of seems like that, whatever word that is, I slow it down. I take my deep breaths. I try to find my breath, no matter where I'm at, no matter what I'm doing, and I try to, recollect where I am presently, and that leads to number 2. But before I get to number 2, meditation sounds so like zuzubazu. I shouldn't say zuzu because that's a secret word. Z-U-Z-U, right, guys, is a secret word for my dogs to come in emergency. So if they hear me say that out loud, I'm not fucking lying. This is not a lie. I'm not fibbing. I'm not tall-tailing you. If I say the word Z-U-Z-U, they're going to run towards me because that's an emergency word. Just in case something happens, like they bust out of the door and they see a squirrel, but there's no squirrels here. They see a fucking coyote or some shit and they run, and now it'll stop them and make them come back to me. So something I programmed my one client, her name was Paulina. Her name is Paulina. She's not fucking dead. She's here. She told me about this and it really works. But I trained him from the get-go. Like, when I say the word, I have to have a big treat, like a fucking turkey stick or something. No, obviously don't eat the bone, but something really good and delicious. But the only time I say it is when I have that treat or have something really good. Not like a normal treat, not like the ones you get from the store. It's like, hey, good luck, sit, say, stay. No, not one of those. Like a fucking filet mignon. Throw it at them because they came when I said the magic word. Anyway, I don't remember where I was as usual, but let's go to number 2 because I was starting on that. Well, meditation, right? Just do it. Try it. If you have a problem doing it, find a guided meditation on YouTube and then just stream from there and just listen to it. You don't got to go crazy doing it. Just listen to it and try to be there. Try to really focus on your breath, what's happening at that moment. It really helps at that moment. So number 2 is being present. And I think I talked about this last week, I believe so, was really being in the moment of where I am. Because my mind goes to where I was a lot, right? It loves the feeling of, I think everyone, honestly, loves the feeling of sadness. It's addictive. The feeling of being helpless, the feeling of being depressed. Why? Because people come to your aid. People give you attention. People will talk to you differently than normally would. Because when you feel that way, you act that way, it's almost like they're not asking anything from you anymore, but they're giving, and you're just sitting there trying to receive, right? And it's a very addictive feeling to be in that, not predicament, but to be in that area. So for me, being present now is important because I can always think about how I'm not good enough. I could always think about how things used to be. I could always think about what would we do if we did this, but it's not. Right? The only thing I have is what's in front of me. And you can look around, right? This is my living room, kitchen, whatever, It's a fucking first floor. I'm good. Like I'm happy. I'm fortunate that I'm actually even just here. You know, and just understanding that, like when I'm driving down the road and I'm thinking about what's next, or am I going to make it to jiu-jitsu tonight, even though I'm never going to fucking make it to jiu-jitsu at nighttime because it's just very difficult for me to do so. And instead of me thinking about how hard it is for me to get there and what a piece of shit I'm going to feel like because I didn't get there, instead I go, hey Phoenix, how's school today? Oh, okay. Same answer. He never gives me a fucking answer. Good. I'm like, give me a better word than good, please. Great. Fucking piece of shit. And then same thing. I just kind of talk to them and be there with them and try to annoy them or tease them or make them happy. You know, and that's it. Because at that moment when I'm driving, first off, what I'm trying not to do is get them killed, you know, and get into an accident. And number two is just to be present with them. Instead of me thinking about how terrible I am because I'm not making it to something that I physically can't make it to. You know what I mean? Like, it's those little things where like, oh, I wish I could have done this and I would have been here and I would have done that. But you are somewhere right now. You know, you're fucking there. And there's things that's there that you should just be grateful for. You know, we should just be grateful for the little stupid fucking things that we overlook every single day. And it's really helped me calm myself in a way that I don't feel depressed. I don't feel bad. I don't feel shitty. And I'm sure at some point it's going to go right back to feeling like that. You know, my psychological, mental, chemical imbalances will guarantee that I'm going to feel that way. But when it comes to that point, then I'll embrace the way it feels and just understand that that's the way I feel right now. I'm going to take a quick break to give a little shout out to our sponsors. And I'm just kidding, there's no sponsors. I just have to press pause really fast. Hold on one second. Let me just pause. I got to pause this one. And then I'm going to stop it. And then I'm going to go record again because it only does 15-minute clips, guys. So the podcast video, audio thing, I was going to say DJ, only does 15-minute clips. So now we're back. Guys, thank you so much back from the word of our sponsors. It was great. Hopefully in the middle we'll get some sponsors talking in there and then they'll do nothing. They're not going to pay shit. And we're back. So being present is number 2 and understanding that that's kind of all we got, right? Why? Here's why I really believe this is important to me. Here's a guarantee, right? What's the guarantee I always say? There's one guarantee, people. There's one guarantee in life. You're going to die. And that's it. And I think about it all the time. I think about it a lot, right? So the question is, if I were going to die in this next 5 minutes, do I want those last 5 minutes to be thoughts of what I should have done or what I'm going to do next? No. Feel what it is you feel in the moment, and if it makes you feel good, like I don't know, energy or I don't know the word, something like a gut feeling, I guess, then it's good. You know, I don't know. Because I can think about the past all day. Trust me. I cried this morning because Sage fucking I went into the sweaters of, what do they call the thing? Sweaters of, not donations, but hand-me-downs for my cousin. So she got a box of hand-me-downs, the last ones, for 4T. Finally broke into those bad boys. And there was a Crank hoodie in there. And like, I literally fucking cried. because I remember when they were printed. I remember when we got them. I remember how nice they were to print a couple extra for my kids, or like for the little kids. So they tested it out, and we got them. And yeah, it was pretty cool. But like I could think about that all day, right? All day long, and waste a lot of my energy there. And it could bring me down into an energy that maybe I don't want. I'd rather not have those last 5 minutes of my life. And a lot of people don't think about death. That's what's fucking weird, right? To me, it's like why don't you think about death? It's pretty important. Because here's why. Okay, here's what I've learned through Instagram / Facebook mainly, because most aren't on TikTok. And if they were on TikTok, they're just So most people are trying to spend their 40s, 50s, and 60s living it up, living like a 21-year-old. Right, 40, 50, and 60, living it up like a 21-year-old. Not going to judge you. But we only have maybe 10 to 20 more years left, statistically, right? Are you doing things that are actually in the present moment? Are you doing things that are preparing you for the next 10 to 20 years? It's little thoughts that I have. Like, do you have a will? Do you have life insurance? I don't fucking know. No, are your kids set up? I don't mean like, do you have money in the bank? You got money in the bank for your kids? Man, who gives a shit? Right? But do you have money in the bank for your funeral? Do you have the money in the bank for your casket? Or are you going to let your kids take care of that? Because that's their responsibility now, motherfuckers. After seeing my father pass and watching the bills rise up, they were ready. They're ready for it. And a lot of people are wasting money on some bullshit half the time when they don't got shit left to take care of the ones they love. Because instead they'd rather spend it on themselves and live it up in the 10 to 20 years you got left. See, it sounds very morbid, but it's real, people. And that's the problem. You don't want to accept the fact that what I'm saying is real. It's true. Can I afford a casket? Nope, I can't. But I know I am saving for one because I don't want my kids to pay for my casket. Funerals are fucking expensive. You buy a plot of land. You get a plot of land. You know that? You sign a lease. You sign a mortgage to a plot of land for your casket to go into. That's it. It's whoever it's theirs. Crazy shit. But I'm making sure in the present moment, I'm fucking taking care of the future moment. Then after that, then I could enjoy life. Then I could move around. And while I'm here, I'm going to spend time with them. The most important people in my life, my fans. And not worry about all the other shit that we think about. Oh my God, is my boss going to like me? My Mercedes. It's only... But then I couldn't get the... Shit, I hope everyone unsubscribes by the end of this one. And then, let's get to the last one. The last thing I'm doing changed my life if I haven't had everyone already sign off because I'm completely bashing everybody. Or maybe completely making them sad. Because I talk about death way too much. I'm going to change my language. I changed it. I've changed my language. My language is very, very easily, take it back, my self language. I didn't put that word in there. So the way I talk to myself is very self-deprecating, very depressing, very negative. I hate myself. And that's why we're all podcasting, because we're trying to fulfill something, some hole in our heart or some hole in our brain, because we think we are not good enough for anyone. So we try to believe, or try to perceive as we are better than everyone. Just kidding. But yeah, I try to change my language because I am pretty negative towards myself. I'm pretty negative towards what I do. I'm pretty negative in ways that I know I am. Like, I'm not a person that likes or takes compliments very well, right? I'm not one person that likes to take gifts in very well. I'm not a person that likes to accept love very well. But I'm changing that. Like, if a coyote says, "Hey buddy, you're pretty handsome today," I'm going to say, "Thank you, coyote. Coyote, thank you. I appreciate it." And if a jackrabbit hops along and is like, "Hey buddy, looking slim, Jim," ha ha ha, and then he pops away, well, I'm going to say, "Thank you, jackrabbit. Thank you for that compliment," because I'm changing the way I see myself. I'm changing the language that I put inside my brain, inside my heart, inside my life. Because I'm the worst person. I'm probably my own worst enemy, honestly. And allowing myself now to receive love, to receive gifts, to receive compliments and money. I'm not one to turn it away. I'm working on it anymore, right? It doesn't change in a day, right? But being nicer to myself and changing the language that I have for myself, and actually believing that, it's like, yeah, you're still good. Like, why do you hate the way? Don't wear those clothes. If the clothes make you feel like shit, take them off and put something more comfortable. But I can't, because what are people going to think about me if I'm not wearing my Supreme hat? What are people going to think about me if I don't got my Nikes on? You know what I mean? We care about such little bullshit like that. It doesn't even matter, because we're fucking crazy. And I'm sitting here worrying about, I'm going to die in 20 years. I'm going to sit here worrying about like my outfit, even though I feel like shit inside it. People wear jeans that don't even fit them. Fucking change your jeans or lose some weight. Whatever it is. Do it. Do it so you feel better about yourself. We keep pants up. We keep pants. That the button doesn't live there no more. It doesn't even live there. There's not even a button. You just put a belt on top of it. It's gone. Because it doesn't fit. These are my favorite jeans. I swear they are. Well then, let's do something about it. Find someone to help you get to where those jeans fit again. I know it's hard to lose weight. I get it. I know. I'm fucking professional in that. I'm a pro in that. It's still hard. Self-included. But you got to start talking to yourself a little bit better. And I feel like that's the most important thing. And that's what I've definitely learned really, really quickly in these last couple months, is that the way I perceive and talk to myself is very, very important. Because if I talk to myself like a piece of shit, like the piece of shit that I believe, that my subconscious believes I am. He believes he's a piece of shit, everyone. My subconscious hates me. Then I am, my physical being, this, whatever this is, this body that's controlled by the brain, is going to believe so too. Then they're going to walk around not confident. Oh my God, my love handles. And then, oh my God, like I'm itchy. Oh my God, my head. I got to cover up. Oh, I'm going to stay inside all day long. Like, that's what happens because we do that to ourselves. Rather than let's find some way to overcome that. And sometimes for other people, it's transforming their body, like transforming the way they feel, energy-wise, right? Doing little things, so eating better, It helps you feel better about yourself and helps that little subconscious mind, that little voice in your head that's like, you're so fat. You're so disgusting. You need to lose weight. Like, let's shut the fuck up, subconscious mind. I know already. We know. But you should have another one. It's like, fuck you, you old subconscious mind that's bah, bah, bah. I am good. I am great. I am fucking beautiful. I am handsome. I hate your guts, you motherfucker. I'm proud to be me. That's what we need. And that's what I'm doing. Right now, with this booger coming out of my nose, I'm having my second self-conscious mind beat up my old self-conscious mind. And whatever I need to do to make that happen, I'm doing. Whether that's self-talk, affirmations, meditation, exercise, eating better. The world is open to all the things that we do. But again, out of everything I say, whether it's the first one, the first step is meditation. The second step was being present, right? Really being present with yourself. And the third one is changing your self-language. No matter what, you still gotta fucking believe it. Right? It's still gotta be on you to do it. You could fake that. I could fake all that shit. I've been faking it the past 5 years. I meditated every day. You know what I thought about? Porno. Being present. You know what I was doing when I was being present? Thinking about the past. You know when I was going to change my language? You know what I was doing? Nothing. I was changing the language that I was trying to change. I was so willful against it because I didn't want to change. And all the change that you want to do in your life, honestly, it's got to be from you. You know how many people I've trained at the gym that never lost weight, that never felt great? Never. Maybe they had a great time, but they still never reached that goal because inside they haven't never got that work done yet. You know, if I were to ever open a gym again, I got a fucking really leaky left nose. Now it's on the sleeve. COVID 2023. You know what it's called? Movid. What was that? What I would do. Oh, fuck. This is going to run out. Hold on, people. We're going to take a quick break, and I'm going to give you some closing thoughts. And now, a word from our sponsors. You're live. They're not. Wow, this is a fucking long one. How do you get so long? That's what she said. And we are back. Thank you guys from the medicine cabinet of the medicine cabinets. We appreciate you coming in and giving us that sponsorship. And if you guys want a really good cocktail, you know, a really good one, and they got some 10-cent wings on game day, you go to McBrewster's. Good, not a place, but McBrewster's out on Summerland Ave, on Summerland Avenue in Colorado Springs. Oh shit, that's terrible. Fuck, why did I come up, man? Colorado. Let's go Colorado instead. That was not a good. All right, I'll stop now. Anyway, closing thoughts. It's got to come from you. You know, any of these three things that I have talked about today. Number one, meditation. Number two, what was number two again? Number two, being present. I was going to say that too. Being present. Number three was your self-talk or your self-language. All of them have to really be from you. And you really have to wholly believe that you're capable of achieving all three. Because like I said before, you could fake it, right? You could fake all three of those. But if you're not ready to take on the responsibility of what it entails, then you're just not ready. Because meditation is hard. Find time to fucking sit there and think about absolutely nothing. Well, obviously not absolutely. They all say that, but you're thinking about everything all at once. But you start to find things about you that are really important, right? They're really important. Oh, thank you for the thumbs up. Oh, my first thumbs up in a live. I appreciate it. Number 2 is the being present thing. Like, you just got to do it. Like, it's hard. You know, to pull yourself back every single time you have like these terrible thoughts, or every single time you're in the car and in traffic and you're like, oh my God, what if I do this, and what if I get into an accident, and what if this person hits me? That's what I feel like. That's what I feel like in the car. I got to pull myself out of that. And they'd be like, you're driving, you're on the road, kids are in the back, nothing's happening. Go. Just go. Beep, 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 boop. And then next thought comes in. What if this motherfucker won't let me through? He's fucking... Oh, wait. That's not a he. That's a she. Oh, my God. Whatever you are. You can't do... Relax. You're in the road. Kids are in the back. Nothing you can do. Go. Like, I have to pull myself back and into the moment that's present. You know, because I could fill myself up with worry. I could fill myself up with anxiety of what's next. Right? Because that's anxiety. What's next? What's going to happen? That's anxiety. If you want to know what anxiety sounds like, it sounds like... And then when a panic attack hits, it just sounds like high pitch, like in your head. That's what that sounds like. You just got to pull yourself back into the moment of what are you doing? Find your breath. That's why I say take a deep breath. Because most of us don't. We just sit there and we fucking hyperventilate. And you don't need to. You know, we just have to be there. And that's number 2, right? Number 3 was change your language. Oh man, we went about that already. If you didn't know if you didn't hear that part, go back. Go back after this, because self-hate's my best friend. My best friend. If there's one person that hates me more than me, is me. And I'm sure there's a lot of you like me. Just fucking hating ourselves. For everything we did. For things we did when we were fucking first grade. From things we did when we were in 7th grade. From things we did when we were in high school. We hate ourselves. Because of what people called us. Because what we were supposed to be. Because what we were supposed to do. Because of what we're doing presently. Because of what we're not becoming. We fucking hate ourselves. And it's easy to do that. That loop is easy. Why? Because 1,000 people have told you or have proven to you that you're not good enough. Because we watch it every day on Instagram and Facebook and social media. We watch everyone else's life be better than ours, when the only present being that matters is ours and ourself. But that's a very challenging thing to do. And that's why I'm fucking doing it. Because I know I'm better than all that noise. So I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for coming out if you hung out that long. This is episode number 76. I'm not fucking stopping. And I will talk to you guys in a minute. What else? Oh, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I hope you guys all enjoy whatever it is you fucking eat. Because everyone is different and turkey sucks dick. I fucking hate turkey. I hate turkey. The only thing I like about turkey is the neck. Honestly, that's all I like. And unless my mother-in-law is making the turkey, because she fucking slathers that shit up with garlic and like paste, and I don't know what she does to it. She gives it a bath and like fucking mamawana. I don't know what she does. She's Dominican, by the way. So mamawana is like that. Well, I don't know what the fuck it is. It has stuff inside it. She bastes it in mamawana. And it's delicious. Anyway. But I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys so much for coming out. And if you can, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you want to help me out and not help me out monetarily, press play on the YouTube video, this live video, and just let it fucking run. Let it run. Go take a shit. You know what I mean? Go clean the house and leave it on, because that's watch time. And what YouTube likes is watch time. So my goal this year is to make sure I get monetized for YouTube. And I've never said that before. You know that? I've never said that. I'm finally saying it. Fucking let this shit play. Share it with your friends so I can get monetized. Because I think I deserve some fucking money for all the free shit I've been giving out my whole life. Wow. I've never said that in my entire life. I am fucking changing. Look at me. Go meditate, go be present, and go talk better about yourself. Peace out, everybody. I'll see you later, Cub Scouts. I'm gonna keep talking to this fucking thing. I don't know how to turn this off. I can't. How you turn this off? I turn it. There's not a button. I sound like Kevin Hart right now. Right, got it. I got it.